Hello Stampers! For those who don't know me, this is Joanne Perry. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And I live in Moncton, New Brunswick. So today what I want to show you is how to make 2 Christmas cards. Actually, they are winter cards, even though we are just at the beginning of September. But it's for my Stampers Club, where I have a virtual stamp club right now because of COVID. We had to do everything virtually. So, but yeah, with their orders every month, they get a kit to create 2 cards. So I wanted to do a video for them to show them how to put them together. So they got the kits already. So they got all the pieces, and yeah, we usually do this in a Zoom, but I decided to do it as a Facebook Live yesterday. So this is the video that I created, and I decided I'd upload it on YouTube so that anybody else out there can make the same cards. So the first one is this one here. This was a card that I seen Lori Pinto made. I only added the trees in there. It's with that punch. You'll see it in the video. So that's the only thing I changed on it. It was such a pretty card. I'll put it closer. If you want to see how to put this together, I kind of guessed the measurements, and then I created a shaker card, and this is just the DSP, the Penguin Playmates DSP there, and in the back. So this was just fussy cut because we don't have a die or a punch for that, and as you can see, it has the little sequins in it. But I will show a different way. I made it without the shaker. You can make it as a regular card too. So you'll see that in a video. So if you are interested, just keep watching. And if you have any questions afterwards, you can send me a message. And my website is stampinjoe.stampinup.net. But I will put it in the comments too. So if you have any questions about anything, or if you'd like to place an order, if you're in Canada and that you don't have a demonstrator already, I'd be happy to help you out with that. All right, thank you. I'll try to keep an eye on the comments, but don't worry if I don't answer you. I will go back after the video is done, and I'm gonna reply to anybody if there was any questions. I'll say hi at that time. If you're watching this and you don't see the red live button, that means you're watching the replay. So you can still watch it later. If you're in my stamp club and you don't have a chance to come on here right now to make your cards with me, that's okay too. You'll be able to watch the live later on, okay? So let's get this started. I'm gonna take my sample out. I just want to make sure I'm still okay. Good. All right. Now, so for this first card, we are going to be using the this called Stitched So Sweetly dies. We're going to be using the embossing folders called Wintry 3D embossing folders. This one, there's 2 of them in there, and it's the mini ones. I don't know if you can see that good on here. These are the images. So you can use them on small pieces or the top layer of a card. Make just strips. This one has snowflakes. It's really, really nice. And the greening I'm going to be using is Evergreen Elegance. This one here goes with that tree punch. I don't know if anybody noticed from the new catalog, but we have this tree punch. It's pretty cute. Let me see if I have the one punched out already. I think I saw one earlier on the table. Let's see. Through all my mess here. Not. Well, actually, we're going to use it. I forgot that. I will need that on the card, so you will see. All right, so first of all, Haven't stamped online like on a Facebook Live in a while because I had a cold, so I was coughing, and you never know when I was going to start coughing again. So I've been staying away. Nothing worse than you're talking and you start coughing again. So yeah, I'm all like, almost like a newbie here. Don't know where to start. So when you're in the stamp club, you always get your envelope and all the pieces already pre-cut in this. The only thing I don't do that I'm in your kits is the stamping. If there's embossing, you probably have it already embossed. I'm pretty sure I did that. But all the die cutting or the punches, I do that for you because you don't have the products at home. I never know if you do or not, so I don't want to take a chance. I'm just going to get a piece of scrap that I'll need for this. I'm going to be needing the evergreen, was it evening evergreen cardstock. I'm just going to need a little strip. So these are all the pieces. First of all, you can glue your white piece on top of this one is called, gosh, I don't know those in colors, soft succulent. Soft succulent. So your basic white can be glued right on top of this right now. I'm gonna get my glue. Yeah, man. Just gotta pull off the little dry end. I don't want to have it squirt on us neither. There we go. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of nervous tonight for some reason because I haven't done this in a while. Yeah, I had a flu. I was so worried that I went and got tested. Was happy it wasn't COVID, so that was a relief. But yeah, I hope it hit me hard for the first week, and then it was fine. But it's just like I said, it was just the coughing was crazy. This punch here is a border punch. I'll show you what I mean by that. So if you just wanted like make a little border on your card or your page, so you would just put it in there. And I have a sore thumb, like this is hurting, so I'm having a hard time with that. So you see how it's not punching everything out, so it's just creating a border, and you would align the ones here with like the ones that are punched out with the shadow in here to make the next one. I'm gonna push down like this time. I don't know if I'm starting arthritis or not. Oh, you see how it keeps going. So I'm gonna do the whole strip, and I'll have extra ones. Like that. So if you just want it that long, get my scissors here. There, so you'd have a string of little trees that you could put on the bottom like that. But on this card, I'm just going to use like 4 of them. And we are going to emboss this piece. Nope, sorry. This piece with that. Oh, that's not even the right embossing folder. I got the wrong one. Hold on. It's been a while since I made that card. This is the Evergreen Forest. They're the trees. That's the one I used on that. This card was actually designed by Lori Pinto. I think she designed it. She's the one who posted it, and I saw it. So I just changed a couple little things on mine. We are going to emboss this one here, just that little piece. So yours is already done. And I'm going to bring up my cutting machine. Oh, I see Mary's on here. I am missing that longer piece, the green one. The green one. This one here, you have it already punched, that's why. You must have this shape here, Tammy. That's the one you have, because mine is not cut yet, so that's, you don't have that one. But let me know if it is missing though, if it's not already cut and it's not in your kit. That could be possible, but you don't live far. So I'm just gonna align it, I don't know, like right there. Squeeze that in. If you have this machine, and you have a embossing folder that says 3D, you don't use this plate. You're going to use your platform number 1, and you're going to put this in there, and you're going to use the this platform number 4, the plate number 4 I should say. That's special for all of your 3D embossing folders. Those ones are more intricate, like very detailed. What are the measurements? I will cut my own. What do you mean? Let me get back here. I'm going to move this and then I'll see what you're talking about. So you're going to have this piece here. You must have that. And this piece here. This piece. And then this is cut. You should have a white piece like this and this green one, the light green. Hello, Mommy. My mom is even watching with us. All right. The last piece I am missing. This one here. If you don't have the piece, you can just cut out any label then. For now. Yeah. She says I have it, though. There's just a little delay in when we're doing Facebook Lives. All right, so get back to this. I'm going to cut that one here, and I'm going to need a piece of white. Where did I put my scissors? They were just right here. Let's see. Well, let's get the big ones. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the other plates. I need this piece here, one clear plate, and then I'm going to put that and that. Well, I'm glad you found it, because it wouldn't be the first time I forget some pieces and kits, unfortunately. All right. Put this on my magnet. When you're crafting and you're in a hurry, you don't want to put them in your thing, have a piece of magnet beside you so that you don't do like me and lose pieces and then search for hours until you find it, which is very annoying and time consuming, of course. All right, and okay, so you can go ahead and glue these pieces there. You're just going to leave like an eighth of an inch around. So I found it easy when I did the bottom one first. If you use liquid glue, at least you can move it around until it's really dried up. My glue is really giving me a hard time. I prefer using the Tombow glue than the snails. Just because of that, I can move it around, but when it gets dried up at the end, not so fun. All right, let's see. I need to get a little container that I can keep it facing down. And the glue's all ready to be used. Your trees, make sure you're making them the side way up. Don't put them like this because it'll look weird. Mary, are you making your cards at the same time? Or are you going to do it later? So, make sure this is facing up. And your embossed trees, I don't know if I showed it up close, but that's what they look like. And over here. There. Okay. Now we need to stamp a greeting. So whatever you have that fits in your white piece, that's what you'll use. And like I said, I'm going to be using the whoops, the ribbon here. Evergreen Elegance. So there's a few choices here. I'm going to use the one that says, "It's friends like you that makes this season so wonderful." Who would I say? Linda? Yeah, Lori. Lori, when she made her card, she used that green on her stamp. I decided to go with the Evening Evergreen. When you're stamped, just make sure you don't have any ink on the edges of your rubber. Because if you wiggle like this, you'll get that and it's not going to look so pretty. See, I find you see it a lot better. And I'm going to clean this with my Stampin' Scrub. Always close your ink pads when you're done your stamping because you don't want your card to fall on it. And you can either glue it right on there and pop up this piece to put it there, or you can do like I did. I popped up the back of this one. I'm gonna find my dimensionals. I may as well use my edges today. Do not waste anything. Sticky. Corner. And one more over here. Put my head in here so I can see where I'm putting it. There you go. Pretty, eh? So her card was like this. She just had it like that. But that's where I decided to put the little trees, add a little bit more color. So in your kit you should have these little trees, so you can put it or not. About here. So what I'm gonna do is take my silicone sheet and then put my trees like this. Just a little bit. It's hard when you're you have the camera on top of your head. You try not to get your head in there. I want it a little bit off, so just right there. I think I'm straight. Then, see the glue is on there, but when it dries up, I can just rub it off like that. So I'm going to put some glue now behind these trees. Doesn't need much. Probably put a little bit more. And center that as good as you can. Like this, and then you can add bling. A card without bling is just blah. So let's see what I got in here. Some basic rhinestones. I hope they never retire these, because this is something that we use all the time. Oops. I never use tools to lift these up, just use my nails, which is why I struggle sometimes. And there you go. Card number 1 is finished. Isn't that pretty? So, there you go. They look pretty much the same, eh? Okay. Now, let's go to card number 2. Anybody still in here? Gotta keep checking, make sure I'm still alive. You know, with technology, sometimes it can cut you off and you're just talking to yourself. Let's see, I'm just gonna refresh my video and make sure I'm still there. Yeah, perfect. Okay, card 1 is done. Now let's move this away. Did you know that we have black dimensionals? Do you see that? So depending on the project you're making, you don't want to see the white. If your cardstock is black, you don't notice as much. It's the first time I used mine. Look, I just used it yesterday. All right, so you see how the glue is dry? I can just rub it off now. Even if you use hot glue gun, use this on the bottom. Like, put your heat gun on this. All the dry glue, you can just rub it off. It's a great little thing to have. Okay, card number 2. Bring this over here. We are making a little shaker card. Okay, so I messaged everybody in the group to say that if you don't have, you know, dimensionals that you can make a shaker card, no worries, you just make a regular card. I'll show you how to do that one. So you have pieces in your envelope. There's this piece here. That's not the one that you're going to cut out. You have like a sheet with 3 little critters in there. I'll show you. They were like this. So just fussy cut all of these, but for your card, you're just going to need the bear. But I'm going to use these ones on that card that I'm not going to make as a shaker card. So I'm going to show you why. Actually, let's do this one second. Let's do the shaker card first. I'm going to put those pieces there. That one must have glue on it. It keeps sticking to my fingers. All right. We have to do this piece here and cut the window out. Yours are already done. And I guess mine is already done too. I'll show you what I use though. It's called this Stitched with Whimsy. There's different kind of shapes. So you have all of these in there. This is a big one. Then the second one is what I used. This is a 4 by 5 1/4 piece. And I just put it on there. And then for the opening, I've used the Hippo and Friends dies, which is a really, like, to me, it's popular for me. I use it a lot. You see how, look at all these frames in there. There's these shapes, and there's these ones, and these ones. And then those are to die cut the stamps. Do I have my stamp set here? Yeah, right here. The Hippo Happiness. So it's not just for hippos, it's also for the zebras and lambs, butterflies. Yeah, the balloons and everything. You can make little faces on these. And there's some nice words in it too. That's the Hippo bundle. So for this one, what I did is I used the second of this one here. So I put this sheet in the Big Shot and I put that there. And then I put this right in it and I just ran it through once. Both of them together. So that's how it does. It just does like a stitching. So like I said, you see how you can make little side. There's rectangle, there's different squares. There. So I don't have to do it in front of you. I thought I had to do all this. Oh, I like that. I bought the Clush bundle and there is also 3 dies cut in it. Oh yeah, these there. Yeah, that's one that I don't have. Actually, the Clush. Didn't get that one. I had to limit myself from this holiday catalog. There's so much that I liked in it. Excuse me. So, we will do the stamping. I used the stamp from the Penguin. Where's that set? Oh, over here. Penguin Place. There's different sayings that you can stamp on the bottom here. So the one I made was be cool, be chill, be merry. I'm actually gonna change this one. I'll make a different one. I'm gonna do, I see they have to the coolest friend ever. I like that a lot. So put this one back in there. Must be this one. Yep. Make sure I stamp that straight. And I'm going to use Memento ink. When you're using the clear stamps, it's always better to use a foam pad, so don't forget that. To the coolest friend ever. And better clean that stamp right away. And that's all the stamping that we need to do on that card. So right now I'm gonna do the shaker card, okay? So what I was talking about before, if you don't have this, it's called foam adhesive strips. This is perfect for shaker cards. But if you have, I never tried it, but I know there's some crafters that use foam, play foam, I think it's called. Not sure. They do shaker cards with those. But Stampin' Up! Makes it easy for me. They've got that. Okay. So, and I've done this card like 3 weeks ago, so I gotta make sure I remember how I did mine. So this is gonna be there, and this is gonna be here. You can also do it that way if you want that. I'm gonna do it like this. And let me just sneak at my card. Yeah, so your acetate sheet, if you have this, you want to glue that right to this piece here. Okay, so you've got a square. So try to put glue all around it, right to the edge. This one, you don't have much room there, but you want to make sure that if you're putting stuff in it like this, you don't want them to fall out. So you got to make sure this is sealed right to the card front. I'm gonna use my glue, I think, my liquid glue. Yeah. So if you're gonna use your liquid glue, I guess you could do it this way, is get it to around your cutout piece, like your cutout window. Come on. It's really giving me a hard time tonight. I never have this. Just because I'm on TV. Get on. Like I said, I'm scared to push too hard and then a bunch of it comes out. I'm being gentle. There we go. Okay. So just go all around it. There. And glue this to it. See, now you have a window. And then this one, so like you see, I've got something here. It's going to be popped up. Okay, it's going to be high like this. That is going to go underneath it. But you want it glued to the card base. So you just look at where it's at. It's about here. So what I did is I pretty much went like the same amount of space all around the three, like the two sides and the top. It's bigger than the opening, so you don't have to worry too much. And then you see when you put that on top, you'll see them in the window. But this is where you have to make your little box around the window so that you're going to put the shaker cards, yeah, the little glitter, whatever you can use. I didn't know what to pick. I have our new subtle shimmer sequins. They're like this. We also have, I think it's still in the catalog. I have this and I never used it yet. Sequins for everything. So it's got different colors in there. And I'm looking at that. I might use maybe the green ones. Yeah, there's green in this tie, his scarf. I'm gonna mix them too. So for now though, what you're gonna do, so I'll leave that there. I find it easier if I put all the sequins right on here, and then take this and put it down on it. okay? But everybody does shaker cards their own way, different ways. There's no bad ways. So, like I said, you could go all around, but you're gonna need to do it inside too. So you don't want your sequins to fall on the bottom here. You want to try to keep it inside the window. So what I'm gonna do is do around the, I find my scissors though, hold on. Little snips. So you see how you would want up to there. Just gonna cut that up right there. This is double-sided, just like our dimensionals, but they're thicker. And that's where I'm saying, like, if you don't have this stuff, and it's not something I could pack in the kit, because as soon as I pull it off, it would lose the stickiness. So that's why I'm going to show you the other option. I'm sure you can figure it out without me even showing you, but I'll show you how you can just make a normal card with it. So if you don't have that stuff, you don't have to worry. And here you got to be sure that you're going to get from edge, you know, from the tip to the other tip. So here there's a little bit missing. You want to fill that gap. I would say about this much. I was excited to make a shaker card because I haven't done one in a long time. See, as long as it can't get out there. I like to see how long to cut it. Trying to find a trick to this. Let's see here. About there. There. So you have your shaker box, like the shaker window done, but you also want to put dimensionals all around there. Our dimensionals are not the same height, so it's better that you take the strips of this too and you put it all along it. I know there's a good way to measure this, but I'm just not too sure what's the best way. I'm gonna go like this maybe. And you don't have to go right to the edge. It's just to give the thickness to your card. Cut that here. This strip is coming off. Could put these two little pieces here. That should be good enough. Okay, now this is where you're gonna be making sure you align it good. You're gonna just drop up a bunch of these little sequins. You can even put fake snow. You know how you can buy it's like a powder. I even had, where is it? I still had some of this ice stamping glitter. Actually, let's put some of this too. I even had some of the retired from my heart gems. And I don't think we have any reds in there, so but this could be something if you still have some of this when you're making shaker cards. That's perfect. I'm gonna use some of our new stuff. Like I said, it's called Subtle Shimmer Sequins. I'll put a little bit more of this. I love a lot of bling. All right, so we're ready to glue the card down. So you remove the backings off of these. There. Okay, so this is very sticky. I'm gonna bring my head over. You wanna make sure this is all in the center. Okay, and then just put my head in so I can see where I'm putting that. It's as good as it gets. Press down, and there you go. See the shimmer, all the little glitter stuff is not gonna go out of the card. It's protected in that little box. That's so cute. Now, we have this little bear, and we're gonna glue him right there. Put him there or here. Actually, let's put him on this side. Like that. And may as well glue. I'll put a few of these just with the there's some silver ones I like right there. There's silver and there's like vellum. And this, just put a little tad of glue wherever you want some. And drop it on there. There's a tiny one here. There you go. Normally you're supposed to put like a triangle, but that'll be good enough. So you got both cards done. This is the shaker part. And I'll just show you quickly the other one. Everything is pretty much done on it. I'm just gonna assemble it. Ah, Denise is here. Hello, Denise. So if you want to make your cards tonight, you can just, once we're done with the live, you can go back and watch the replay. Then you can watch it right from the start. So you can put your cards together. This one here, I'm not going to put that on here like that. I'm going to do it the opposite side. Okay. Because I want different kind of cards. And just put it like the same amount of space around. Then you're pretty sure it's going to be inside the window. Like that. You can or you don't have to, like if you want to use your clear sheet, but it's not really going to do anything. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to really see it. So if you're not doing a shaker card, just use that. You can pop it up if you want. I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to glue it right down. And then I'm going to put the bear here. And your little critters, you can add them if you want. I think I will. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this piece down. This card here, I forgot to mention that, but I actually designed this by myself. Didn't get no idea nowheres. I just knew I wanted to use the paper. This is just fussy cut out of the DSP. And I was making it because I wanted to do a shaker card. So I wanted to make the window, so I figured I'd use that, but then I found it was too plain. I remembered my Whimsy stitched dies. It's pretty cool, isn't it, if you look up close? So I came up with this idea. Pretty excited. And I'm gonna pop him up though. I don't know where I'm gonna put him. I think I like this. Now I'm gonna put him right there. Glue him down. Or you can keep these to put them inside your card too. It's all up to you. I think this little fox is cute. And then kind of want to tuck him in. Yeah, let's do that. Tuck him in there. And there you go. But we need some bling. On this one, I'll just use rhinestones. Giselle a dit je viens juste arriver. Ben hello, hello. Giselle is one of my creative chicks on my team. Okay, this time I'm gonna make my kind of triangle. Let's say try to make it like this. How do you say that? Symmetrical? Is that the word? And that is it. So let's bring in the cards. So we got 2 shaker cards, and then you can do it just as a card, normal card. That's those ones. And where did I put the other cards that we made before? They disappeared on us. Where did you go? Oh, there they are. So these are the Stamp Club cards. There you go. So if you want to know that what paper that is, like I said, I just fussy cut it. It's from the oh, and look at the cute tags. I actually made 2 of these. That's with the same, it's that pack of DSP, and just fussy cut around these, the little snowman and that fox. And I used our new tags dies. And if somebody wants this, I think I shared it 2 weeks ago on my page, but if you can't find it, let me know. It has the instructions. It was from Wendy Lee. They're really cute. It has the recipe and everything, and it was free. So this pack of paper, you can get it free with a $60 order. It's called Penguin Playmates. Number is 158420. And I'll show you the sheets in there. a lot of them that you can just fussy cut around it. This one here, our punch can punch it out. Let me show you. We have our Penguin Builder punch. So you'd have to put it, you have to cut a strip though to get it in your punch, but this one would fit, see? I'm not gonna punch him out though because I don't want to waste this little face here. I would make sure I cut around it and then put it in my punch. So this sheet here, you can punch these little penguins, and look at all the penguins. And on the other side is this pattern here. There's all kinds of little friends that you can fussy cut. And look at that nice paper on the back. These are all pieces. I'm sorry I don't have the full sheets. I could have opened another pack, but I figured I'd show you this one. Look at these. Isn't that cute? Yeah, so that one here, some bigger polar bear, bigger penguins and fox. I'm gonna be playing with this for a bit. The little ones on the sled, purple, and the little trees in the back. They're really cute. So we have a bundle. We have a Penguin Place bundle, it's called. If you buy that, I think they're only $48.25 if I remember well. So you add just some glue or something and you can get to $60 and get this paper for free. And Celebration, all the products in there is only available while supplies last though. So by the time you order, you never know if it's going to be still available or not. So if you see something you like, the trick is to get it right away. So this is the stamp set for that punch. So you see how it's, you would punch this in black, and then this part is the eyes, like the body. You would punch it in white, and then you would stamp your two eyes on it right there. It even has a little paws. I don't know if I have one on here. I didn't use that one yet, but yeah, you can either stamp the paws on the when you're stamping them, or you can just punch them out in orange. And that is it. I don't think there's anything else that I forgot to mention, but if you have any questions, don't be shy. Send me an email at stampinjo@gmail.com. I do prefer emails over Facebook. When you're on my Facebook page, if you click on message me, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not getting the messages right away. It's not like a text. I don't get a notification like that. I have to go on there and look for it. Whoops, remove my little thing. I could see it was upside down. I'll just put a new one. Yeah, so if you send me a message there, you'll get a response from me. There's an automated response. It'll have my email address in there. So if you see that I didn't answer you, it's not because I don't love you. It's just because I didn't get the notification. All right. So because you know me, I always reply to everybody, usually within the day. But all right. So if you have any questions, let me know, and hope you enjoyed your cards. If you want to give them a try, if you need any info about these, if you're not in a stamp club, let me know. I can share. Okay. Have a great day. Bye-bye.